It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You're with your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is Espresso here on SABC3. Time for us to talk about small businesses and the people who run them. Visa's Where You Shop Matters campaign has been running a series of initiatives designed to help small businesses across the country. By doing that, they're helping to stimulate the economy, create jobs, feed families, and inject money back into our communities. And supporting these local businesses is one way for all of us to help revitalize our economy. And today we chat to David Shields, owner of Woodstock Waffles, and find out a little more about what it is and what it means to him to be a small business owner and why shopping local is so important. David, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning. It's such a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
David, what is your background and how did you get into the business of crispy, delicious waffles?
Well, I've always been a people's person at heart. So everything I do, every business I've built has the human element of connection attached to it. So whilst I studied politics and journalism, I saw that there was a massive growth opportunity in the digital terrain and its ability to connect people. So as time went on, myself and my partners began to see how technology could be used to better assist ordinary South Africans in a variety of ways. Over the past few years, we've built technologies to connect South Africans, but also make their lives easier, happier, and more convenient, which I guess you could probably say is where the waffles came in. So in 2016, I did a backpacking trip with my best friend in South America. And in Santiago, Chile, we came across this tiny little hole in the wall that had a line running outside the shop for days on end. And the minute I put this savory waffle wrap to my lips, I knew that these babies had to come home and we had to bring the waffles to the people.
And you brought them, David. But what do you think is the heart of your business? You know, the thing that customers connect to most?
What we strive to do every day at Woodstock Waffles, with every meal, with every single person that we come into contact with, is to leave them with a lasting, happy, memorable experience, right? That's all it is at the end of the day. We're just people, and even though technology has divided us now more than ever because we're not able to be in the same space at the same time, I still think that food and music brings us together and it helps us to rejoice, to be thankful, and really to appreciate life's simple pleasures like sharing a meal with someone you love.
We know, David, just how much the COVID-19 pandemic has had a devastating effect on businesses across the globe. But how has it impacted your business and how are you planning on operating in the future?
There's no doubt, right? COVID and the ensuing lockdown regulations have absolutely decimated the restaurant industry. The question I think that I like to talk about and that I like to mull over is adaptation. So how are business owners adapting to the climate around them? I think that there is no point in playing victim as the virus it's not going to slow down to help you keep up. You just have to make amends and you need to decide a way forward. So are you going to stick around and hope things improve, or are you going to create and ideate around new innovative ways to sell your product? So we've decided to venture into the idea of what they call cloud kitchens. And so we've invested time and resources and energy towards making this particular business model a success.
You know, we're always encouraging people to buy local, to shop local and support local brands and businesses. But why do you think shopping local is so important, especially in these tough times?
As you know, South Africa's in a really precarious position at the moment. We kind of have to choose between saving lives and saving livelihoods. And that's certainly not a position that I would like to be in and to make those hard choices. In our case, as a small local business, the best we can do is to support other local merchants, right? Because local merchants order from local suppliers source from local farms and factories. Local farms and factories hire local people to get the job done. So it's a full circle 360 effect, and it starts with us as local merchants. So we're here to serve you. We're here to serve you with a smile, and let's all do our best to try and save one another and the economy.
And how do you think accepting digital forms of payment, such as Visa, makes it easier for you to run your business and to operate?
Yeah, life is just such a fast-paced thing at the moment. Right now, more than ever, everyone's working from home. There really isn't a work-life balance. It's becoming blurred by the day. So in my opinion, we really need ways to optimize the small tasks. So convenient payment methods is one of them. And if we're able to do that, we can get the bigger tasks done. And so we can go about enjoying our lives with our families and with our friends. Accepting Visa on my site and with my customers it kind of lets anyone pay conveniently from basically anywhere in the world. So it's a no-brainer why accepting Visa makes my life less complicated.
I think you've certainly inspired so many small business owners out there, and they're probably wondering where to go next. How can other small businesses like yours apply for support from Visa?
It's actually really simple. Basically, you go to visa.co.za, you fill in a quick application form, and you stand a chance to win digital marketing to the value of 15,000 Rand, which will hopefully get your small business off to a great start.
Thank you very much, David Shields of Woodstock Waffles, for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
And that was David Shields. Well, if you're a small business owner, raise the profile of your small business by registering today at visa.co.za to feature your business on Visa's Small Business Directory. And you could win 15,000 Rands worth of digital advertising.
No matter who you are or what you're looking for, it all begins with a choice.